Hi everyone, this is review number 1, video number 6. This is the third time that I am recording this. So there were some technical difficulties, and so it's really tiring for this lesson. So here we are solving literal equations. Literal equations are equations that you have variables for known values. So far you had x and numbers, and you wanted to solve x. I mean, you have one unknown and you want to solve for that unknown, but rest it was some numbers. But right now you have, for example, x, you want to solve for x, but you have r and p and t and v and those things, and they are known for you. You know the value, but not in the equation. So, okay, so it seems a little bit scary and challenging for a student, because they would say, oh my god, I have several variables. But I have to tell you, it's easier because you don't have numbers to go through a lot of calculations. Okay, you have to do if you know what to do for solving equations, it's not even hard. Okay, so you just simplify each side, you go through BEDMAS, you go through distribution. You want to solve for x, you want to isolate x, so just you want to have all x one side, and whatever doesn't have x the other side. So whatever terms that you see has x should go to one side. Okay, see here at the beginning I simplify each side. So it is 3x minus 3r equal 2x plus 2p. Okay, then I want all x one side. 3x minus 2x equal 2p plus 3r. Okay, I change the color. 3r. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, so x is 2p plus 3r here, because 3x minus 2x is just x, and you don't need to solve, you don't need to divide both sides with a number because it's x. Okay, so you don't need. Remember, if you have 2x equal, ax equal b, so you say x equal b over a. So remember that. Okay, so maybe more organized. Okay, so how about this one here? Okay, I try to zoom in and I hope that it, see, last time it also happened with that. Okay, so yeah, I want to solve for x here. Okay, so ax minus cx, because I want to move all x one side, n minus m. If I move, I change the sign. Okay, can I say what is ax minus cx? Can I calculate? No, it's not like 3x minus 2x. What should I do? Oh, I factor x. Okay, x is n minus m divided by a minus c. Okay, that's the answer here. Now I move to the next one. Oops. I'm really hoping. Okay, so here I do have 2x, okay, minus x, all x one side, equal d minus, okay, plus c minus 3m. Because I move, I change the sign. Okay, so this is x equal d plus c minus 3m. Okay, these examples are for literal equations, but it's not enough. These examples are good, but you need more example. You need more exercise. You need to do more practice. So I added many questions here. I want you to work on them. Okay? So to solve for a variable in these type of equations. So now I continue to this. Okay, quadratic equation solving. I want to solve it. Well, what should I do? I used to solve it by factoring. Yes. I used to solve by completing a square. Yes. But I can solve by this formula. Okay, if we don't say by those methods, you can use this formula, easy. But make sure to use the formula correctly. Sometimes I see a student, instead of B, they use a minus B, they use B. Sometimes they use, oh my God, this is really crazy and making me, okay, so instead of B, they use, for example, X equal minus B, they use B. Plus minus. For under radical, they make mistake. Okay, make sure to know. Sometimes they do this. No, 2A is for all of them, not just one part. Okay, so make sure to use the formula correctly. And make sure that you know what is A, what is B, what is C. A is beside X squared, B is beside X, C is just a number. Okay, so here I have this question. Okay, I use it and I find the answer. If I leave the answer this way, this is just exact answer. That's exact. If I just leave it this way. Okay, that's exact. If I use my calculator to calculate and then I round it, that's just rounded answer. So I have to tell you, for example, to how many significant digits you round. This one, for all of this question, you have to solve for X. The first question, you can do it as homework. The next question, you see the question and you would say, oh my goodness, I have to do calculation. I have 2x minus 1 squared. I have 6 multiplied 2x minus 1 the other side. I have to bring it one side and calculate it. But remember, you have something squared and the same thing power 1. Okay? Something squared and the same thing power 1. Oh, that's like quadratic. And you see these kind of questions in Math 273. That's W. 2x minus 1, that's W. Okay? That's Z. That's T. Whatever you want. And then when you substitute, you see, oh, that's quadratic. Now you can use the formula to solve the answer. And then you find W. You cannot leave to the next question. No, that's W. I want X. So instead of W, I put 2x minus 1. Then I want to find X. So I move X to the other, I move 1 to the other side. This is here. That's just 2x minus 1 here. Okay, this is 2x minus 1. I move 1 to the other side. And I divide both sides with 2 because I want to find X. That's exact number. But if I say I want to round answer, so you just use your calculator and round it. That's X. You also can, from the beginning, use your calculator to find W and then add it plus 1 and then divide it by 2. But remember, round at the end, not just in the middle. Okay? The next you can do is word problems. When you see word problems and you want to do it by system of linear equations, I want you to just be careful. First of all, read the question. Is it value problem or is it money problem or is it, value and money problem or is it number problem or is it mixture problem? Which one? Step 0 is reading the question. Understand what is the type. Is it value, which is money, or is it number problem, which is the last question, or is it mixture? Which one? Oh, okay. Here, I read the question. I want 6 items of clothing. I have $200. And I want to purchase 6 items. $25 is for jeans, $50 is for dresses. So, the last sentence gives me the idea how many pairs of jeans and how many dresses, how many jeans and dresses I need. Sometimes I see, okay, so you read the question, this is step 0, you understand the type. You estimate your answer in your head. You think about the answer in your head. You see if the question makes sense. Okay? Which I'm going to talk about in the next question. Step number 1 is define variables. Sometimes I see a student, they say X is jeans, Y is dresses. What do you mean? You have to say what you mean. Later, when you go to your notes and when you go to your quiz, when you go to your test, it's you who ask, oh my God, what did I do here? Okay? So, X is the number of jeans, Y is the number of dresses. The number. Because, no, I'm not looking for how much they cost. No, I have the amount of money for each. I have the price. Okay? So be careful. Don't say X is just jeans and Y dresses. So come on. What do you mean? Okay, so X is that. Step number 2, define your variable. Define your equations. Make your equations. 2 equations, 2 unknown. Oh, okay. X plus Y is 6 because I want to purchase 6 items. Okay, I buy 2 jeans. So, 2 pairs of jeans. So, how much I pay? Oh, okay. I tell you, pay me $500. You say, no, I have to pay you $50 because it's 2 multiple 25. Oh, okay. So, we multiple the number with the amount of price of each. So, 25 multiple X plus 50 multiple Y is 200. Okay, just 1 second. $200. Okay? So, that's $200 here. Sometimes I see a student, they do 200 multiple the number of items. 200 multiple 6. That's wrong. No, that's wrong. Okay, now solve it. Okay, now solve it. Okay, how you want to solve it? Maybe with elimination. Okay, so I multiple top and bottom. Okay, so I multiple the top with minus 25. So it's minus 25x minus 25y minus 150. $25x plus 50y equal 200. Now I add them. When I add them, this is gone. I have 25y equal 50 and y is 2. What is x? X is 6 minus 2, which is 4. Okay? Then I have to check my answer. How do I check? Oh, okay, I have to see. 2 plus x is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6 and equal 6. Oh, good. 4 times 25 plus 50 times 2 is 100 plus 100, which is 200. Oh, perfect. Yes, it is correct. 200 equal 200. And then I write the sentence. Don't write the answer is 4 and the answer is 2. No. The conclusion statement must be informative. With $200, we can purchase 4 jeans, 4 pairs of jeans for each 25 and 2 dresses for each 50. See, when I read the statement, I see, oh, okay, I know what's going on. Perfect. I know I had $200 total. I got 6 items and each item is this. Okay? The next question is mixture question. Mixture question. So you read the question. You are required to have 750 milliliter solution, 35%, but you don't have it. You have 50% and 10%. You want to mix a little bit of 50% with 10% or 10% with 50% to find it to make 35%. But how much? So I read the question, understand what's going on. Oh, okay. What's going on really? It's really annoying. Let me see. Okay, so 1 second. What's going on here? Really? Okay, so. Okay, so just 1 second. Okay, so I can close this and again open it to see if it's helping me to finish the lesson. Yeah. Okay, so let me see. Maybe because the lesson is large, just a large file. Okay, so yeah, see here, 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 here. Yeah. Okay, so yes, here. Okay, so I look at the question here. So okay, 750 milliliter is V final. C final is 35%. C1 is 50 and C2 is 10. But I don't know V1, V2. V1, V2 is X and Y. Again, don't say, so you read the question, you understand that's mixture problem. You think if the question makes sense. Does it make sense? Okay, 50% and 10%. I want 35%, which is in the middle. Oh, makes sense. Good. So that's perfect. Okay? Because I want something in the middle. If I say I want something more than 50% and less than 10%, doesn't make any sense. But I want something in between them. Fine. Okay, do I need more from 50% or more from 10%? I want more from 50% because 50% is closer to 35%. Oh, good. What should I do now? Okay, I define my variables. Don't say x equal 50%. Then I would say, what do you mean? No, x is the amount we need from 50% in milliliter. Make sure with the unit. Make sure to be careful with the unit. What is the unit? Don't say x is 10%, y is 10%. What do you mean? No, y is the amount in milliliter. Then you write two equations, two unknown, using this. Then you solve it and check it and write this statement. Again, the statement is not, I need this and this. No, I need this from 50%, this from 10% to be added to make 750 milliliter 35%. What is the answer? When I solve it, the answer is, okay, so the answer is 468.75, y is 281.25. I underline that, check that. I underline that, check that. And then round it. And when I add 469 and 281, I see this is 750 milliliter. When I round, I have to be careful if it still makes sense. When I, for example, of course, when I check the answer using a step number 4, doing a step number 4, I check the round answer before rounding. But when I round it, I have to make sure if it's still it's 750 milliliter, and it is. So these kind of word problems, either number problem, which comes next, or mixture problem like this, or value or money, which was the first one. So read the question. This is a step 0. Understand, estimate the answer, if makes sense or not. Like here, I estimated, oh, I need more from 50%, and yes, I have more from 50%. Makes sense. I didn't make mistake. Of course, I have to check my work, but I have to see if it makes sense. Step number 1, define your variables. Define it. I don't want a story. I don't want you to write me just one book. No, you just have to be informative enough that I understand what's going on. Oh, I'm looking for how much. I'm looking for the amount. I'm looking for volume. I'm looking for price. I'm looking for weight. Okay, I have to say. Step 2, 2 equations, 2 unknown. Step 3, solve it. Step 4, check it. Step 5, write the sentence. The last but not least question is this. So let me see. Okay, so I just remove it here. Okay. Maybe I don't zoom because then the OneNote goes crazy and it will be like last time. So 2 angles are supplementary. The measure of one angle is 30 degrees smaller than twice the other. Supplementary means when you add 2 angles, it's 180 degrees. Okay, that's here, supplementary. Okay, I just wanted to add this question because a smaller, larger is important for me. When I say a smaller, larger, I do it on with using my hands. Here I cannot show you my hands, so I show it with here. Okay, angle number 1 is down and angle number 2 is up because it says twice. Twice means 2 times. Why one of them is down, one of them is up? Because one of them says a smaller. I see a student when they hear a smaller, without even thinking, they do minus. No, you have to use your hands. You have to use on paper. Which one is smaller? Which one larger? Okay. See, this is a smaller. So this one plus 30 is that one. Or that one minus 30 is this one. Okay. So I write, I understand. This is a step 0. Understand the question. Then define your variable. X is angle 1, 2 is angle 2. Number 2, step 2, 2 equations, 2 unknown. Okay? See, look at here. X plus 30 is 2y, or 2y minus 30 is x. Okay? But sometimes I see a student when they hear a smaller, they do x minus 30 is 2y because they see a smaller. Okay? No, that's wrong. Because it's a smaller, I have to add to it. Then solve it. You can solve it using elimination, substitution. Then check your answer and write the sentence. I'm done with review number 1. And then we can move to just the next lesson and continue on the lesson. Thank you so much. Bye.